Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Man, I see we got a few people in the building. I want to apologize for that. I had a few technical difficulties here, and it's always a challenge when we actually do collaborations. I use different software than most people, so. But we're here. We ready to rock and roll. I do have the queen of cruising here with me tonight, Edna's World, and I can tell you, and I'm going to say some of this again. That's why I'm not going to say much. It is a pleasure, an extreme honor to have her here. Y'all have no idea. I've been wanting to work with her for a while, and the more I saw her, the more I wanted to work with her, and closed mouths don't get fed. But anyway, without any further ado, I don't do a lot of intros on this channel yet. But hey, welcome to the Point Blank Experience, everyone. My name is Rod, and on this channel, we talk about whatever I feel like talking about. And tonight, we're going to be talking about cruising with the queen of cruising, Edna's World, YouTube fame, almost at 10,000 subscribers. I've been watching a lot of her content the last couple of days preparing for this interview. And in case you're new to the channel, basically, I just do real talk from a point blank perspective. Now, everything I got is points blank travel, points blank finance, the points blank experience with an S on the end of it. But on this channel, I just come point blank. And I don't try to get in nobody's business, but what I try to do is bring people to the stage that are not necessarily experts. You could be expert at anything, but tonight it is a privilege and an honor. I'm not going to do I got a notification. I'm not going to do much jibber jabber. I'm just going to get right into it. Before I start, a little damage control, or a little housekeeping here. I saw DC on demand, and I'm thinking, Navy, damn, DC was damage control. But if you have a question, because we may have a lot of comments, please precede your comment for Edna or your question for Edna with the fire emoji. If you can't find the fire emoji, use any emoji that's down there. I need to see an emoji. That way I'll know here's a question, because if it get too crowded, I'm going to start skipping it. But without any further ado, let me make sure my guest, the queen of cruising, is ready. You ready? All right. You might want, I don't know if your mic's unmuted, but I'm getting ready to bring you up. And we get ready to rock and roll, y'all. What's going on, Edna? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, I am. Man, I'm sweating. I'm nervous.
You can hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I'm sweating. You got me nervous. I am on here with the queen.
You got me stressed out. I'm drinking. You got me so stressed out.
Well, I guess we both stressed out because I'm drinking too. So, man, I want to first and foremost say it is an honor and a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join. I mean, other than that, I really don't know. And let me get some off here for you. That's why we had some issues. I got the Points Blank Travel logo up there. Now it's gone. Now I bet we ain't gonna have no more issues. That's what's going on. But I tell you what, Edna, you're almost at 10,000 subscribers. We may talk about that a little bit. Talk about your journey. Yes. Well, let me rephrase that. I would rather be almost at 10 than almost at 4. And I'm almost at 4. I take your spot any day. But that tells me right off the bat, people not only love you, they not only care about you, they respect you, and you're putting something out there that the people want to hear about it. So hopefully the Points Blank Experience audience tonight can take some of that in. But I'm going to start off.
I hope so.
I'm pretty sure they will. I'm going to start off by saying, let me just ask, can you tell us a little bit about Edna? Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, let's see. I am born and raised in Delaware. I am the youngest of 3 girls. So spoiled, of course. I am a Pisces to the core. If you look up the definition of Pisces, you might see my picture next to it, because I'm definitely a full-blown Pisces. I love my family. I love to travel. And I just love to live life, have fun, love to smile, love to hang with my family. My best friends are my world. My grandchildren are my life. And that's about it that I can think of.
Okay, well, don't worry. I'm going to help you think of some more stuff here in a minute.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Well, hey, I want to just shout out a couple of people because I'm not going to get back behind in these comments. We got If you're a content creator here, just if you feel like if you want to, if you want to be acknowledged, just put content creator by your name. Brown Girl Bella, first one here. Hi, King Rod. Hey, Queen. How you doing? Thank you so
Hey,
much for
Bella.
being here. Thank you for being here. We got just. I hope I'm saying this right. Is it Kaya or Kaya? I'm gonna
That's
go with
Kaya.
Kaya. Okay. Hello, here
Yeah.
waiting. Work to live, not live to work. Another content creator already. Now I'm here for it. Hey, Rod. And I know work to live, not live to work. Felicia's in the travel industry. So, and I do have a series of questions, and I skip around. I don't go in no certain order unless I feel like I'm on a roll. So now I was looking through your thing, and I'll be sharing your YouTube channel. If there's anybody on the executive team in here, if y'all don't mind, matter of fact, y'all ain't got to do it. I can do it real quick myself. I don't want nobody to leave. Let me go ahead and drop Edna's link in
Great. Keep
right
them
here.
hostage.
Yeah, we gonna keep y'all hostage. Not too long, cause your boy is tired. I did 2 live streams
Oh
yesterday
yeah.
to get
It's
Caleb
it's a
over
Monday. People
1,000.
gotta go to work tomorrow.
Oh man, I act like I didn't have nothing to do today because I was up all night. So you have an exciting event coming up with a family member, and I ain't trying to have no trick questions, but it's dealing with your daughter. You have an exciting event. Can you tell us a little bit about this event that you've been preparing for? And I've been watching the videos all day. So
Yeah, my daughter's getting married in 12 days, and we've been planning this wedding. Well, I mean, we've been planning it in our mind for about 20 years, but we've been we've been planning it since December of 2020 when they got engaged. And I am I am the family event planner. Anytime there's something going on, I love to plan parties. I love to make gatherings and everything. So, this is my only daughter getting married. There was no way I was not going to be basically planning this entire wedding. So I've been so busy doing everything for her to make sure that she gets the experience that I feel that she should have as a bride. So we've been doing a lot of, bridal party. We had the bachelorette weekend. I've just been doing a lot of the crafts. Most of the decorations are DIY that I've done or we've done together, and it's just been busy, busy,
gotcha,
busy,
gotcha.
busy. But I still somehow get through it, along with working full time and hanging and doing this channel. Like I lost my mind and did Vita last month. So I posted for 30 days straight. Um, in the midst of doing all the planning and all that, but it was worth it. We had a great time, and now we're getting down to the wire of it's almost wedding time.
Speaking of Vita, I'm just gonna tell you, and I had to go find Vita day one just to. I mean, I probably didn't have to, but I said I know at day one she gonna explain what it means. I'm like, what the heck is a Vita? So can you just
Yeah, I
tell?
found out about it a couple years ago when people were doing Vlogmas, where you vlog every day leading up to Christmas. And then they have Vlogtober, where you vlog every day in October leading up to Halloween. And then I found out about Vita, which you can do in August or April because it's VEDA. So vlog every day, either April or August. And you don't actually have to vlog. You just have to post some type of content every day for the entire month. But it's a good way to, grow your channel. It's a good way to get views because you're posting every day. So you're going to get, a little bit more views than you would normally get. But also, just if you're a vlogger like I am, it's basically just vlogging your everyday life, which a lot of times I can't believe people actually still want to see what we're doing every day.
Oh, people
'Cause-
knows it, man. People knows it.
yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, TV is boring now, and I personally think would I
Hey, Dante.
rather. Yeah. Hey, by the way, yeah. If you see a comment
All
before I
right, I
see it,
saw
because
something pop up.
sometimes they say that I'm the king of live streams, but I suck at the comments. I'm gonna be honest with you. So if you see a comment, uh, say it. I go
It's
find
hard
it,
to
put it
keep
up on
up.
the screen, please. I don't have no rules here. I don't really have too many rules. But if you
Rules are
see
for
it,
fools.
there
We
you
don't
go.
have
There
no
you go.
rules. If you
We're
ever
gonna
come to
be
one of my live streams, it ain't no rules. We
Ooh,
all
I
over the
like that.
place.
Then I'm about to be over there, man. I'm meeting a lot of new YouTubers virtually. That's what I was about to say. People, I think they enjoy watching our content because we're regular people. We're not uh, Angela Bassett or Will Smith. You know, we're not where
Yeah.
regular people aren't able to get to us. You know, we're gonna talk about that because you've done some meet and greets stuff. But you know, I'm gonna get away
Yeah.
from YouTube. I want to get on here and talk about what people probably came to hear about this cruising stuff that you do. Now, I know
Mm-hmm.
you have an upcoming event coming. You have a besides your daughter's wedding, you have a uh, upcoming mega cruise coming up in a couple of months, right?
Yes, groupcation in August. And that came about because me and my two best friends in 2018, we went on vacation together and we dubbed it Momcation. And it was like no husbands, no work, no kids, just us, and it was so much fun. And when I posted the vlogs, people were like, we want to hang out with y'all. We want to go on Momcation. So then uh, we decided to open it up for everybody. And instead of vacation or momcation, we called it groupcation because it was a group cruise. And we had groupcation in 2020, and it was really nice. We had so much fun. Like I said, I'm a planner, so I had some planned group activities on board and everything. And then I did another momcation last January, and some of my subscribers came to that, and we had a wonderful time in New Orleans. And so everybody's like, when's the next one? So we planned a groupcation, and that's coming up in August. And right now we have over 50 people going. And
Wow.
it's a lot. It's like, I can't believe so many people. There's some content creators that are going, and then just a lot of my subscribers. And it always just blows my mind that people want to go and hang out with us and be a part of something that I'm doing. And we have some really good activities planned, and then people can just do whatever they want, because I'm like, it's still your vacation, it's still my vacation, so we ain't got to spend 24/7 together. But I do have some things planned that we're going to do together as a group, and I'm so very excited about it. And some of the people here I see in the chat are going too, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Cool, cool. It seemed like your audio changed. I don't know if it just seemed like it
Uh-oh.
changed. It got a little, kind of more of a lower, shallow sound. I can still hear you. I just want to make sure the people can hear you. So
Uh-oh.
I can
Hey,
hear
Leo.
you. Yeah,
Team Pisces.
yeah. Leo's in the building. I want to thank. Keep it up to Griffins. They said they shared it out. I want to thank y'all for sharing it out. We got DC, and if you see me do this or something, I'm just kind of acknowledging the people that are in here with the comments.
Uh,
Jaskaya says, "My big sister, love her. It's good to see that. Uh, it is great to see that
yeah,
people
Kaya is
people."
awesome. Kaya just hit 900 subscribers too. She's on her way to 1,000.
I might have to bring Kaya on the newly created Points Blank Travel subscriber thon. I had my first one yesterday. That was a lot of fun, man. I ain't gonna lie. I wanna actually move that event over to this channel, but it's not gonna do any good if I only have 85 subscribers. That's why I
Yeah,
did Points Blank Travel yesterday for 𝗖𝗓𝗡, because I have 3,400 over there, and everybody said I couldn't do it, and I was able to assist along with the help of a lot of other people to get them 80 over 80 by like 90 subscribers yesterday. So now,
yeah, that was
how?
awesome.
Yeah, you were there. Thank you so much for tuning
I
in.
was,
And thank
yeah, I
yeah,
was
yeah.
watching. In the middle of doing some crafts for the wedding, I was listening.
Hey, how many cruises have you been on? I'm just curious.
17.
Good man. So I have to ask: was the first one, the ninth one, or the 17th one the best?
Uh, what was the best? I probably would say to the third one was the best because it was my honeymoon. So I would say the third one was the best, and then Momcation was definitely number two.
Gotcha. Okay, okay. Now I
There was a
just
big
got
gap.
yeah,
Say it
yeah, cause
again.
you were. I just got I wouldn't call it bamboozled, but I know you're planning on, and I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. You plan on going on the Meet and I cruise, correct, in 2023?
Yes.
And we're gonna dip into that a little bit more in a minute. Now I signed up for the Meet and I cruise, and they told me it was $300 for a balcony and about $450 for a suite. And it was $25 just to get you started. So your boy, up until yesterday, I thought I was all paid up. I thought I was just paid. And I talked to Shelton. No, it was Saturday. I talked to Shelton. I was like, and he never answered the question. I was like, okay. He just laughed. He cracked up and then he told his wife Key, "Hey, Rod thought he was all paid for the cruise," and she laughed. I'm like, "Well, how much is it? How much more money do I have to spend?" They would never answer the question. I'm like, man, I thought I was
Well, you
done. So
got
I'm
port
at.
fees and taxes and all that stuff.
Well, I'm about to ask you, how much does a typical cruise cost? A typical cruise. I ain't saying the cheapest or the most expensive, but somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle. That's so hard to say though because it all
Everyone's
depends on
different.
the length of the cruise.
5 days.
Um, 5 days. I think it's a average. You're probably going to spend about, I would say maybe $600.
Oh, okay, that's not too
But
bad.
that's definitely just like a ballpark of me just making it up because you have, inside cabins, you have ocean views, balconies, suites, or if you got a 3 day versus a 7 day or 8 day, if you're leaving from Florida or if you're leaving from, Baltimore or somewhere, it really is so hard to decide or to say how much a cruise will cost. But I
Okay.
think you could probably bet on paying anywhere between 600, 700. But it really honestly just depends because I try to cruise the cheapest way possible because if you've been around my channel long enough, my slogan is balling on a budget. So I'm at the back of the back with the cheapest. Put me in the closet and I'm fine. So it all depends how you like to cruise. And I've cruised enough, and I give enough in the casino and stuff where I get deals with Carnival. You get cruise deals, so you can earn points, you can get money back. It just really all depends. But
Okay.
if you have somebody that's a travel agent, or if you're doing it yourself, you can always just do a mock booking, and it'll tell you exactly what it is once they add on the port fees and the taxes.
Well, I know somebody that's a travel agent. I think Work to Live, Not Live to Work is in the travel industry. I'm not gonna say they made it sound because that wasn't the case. I just assumed, and you know what happened when you assume. I just assumed. So I may have to call Edward and say, "Hey, hey, bro, I changed my mind. I don't want a suite no more. I just want a balcony
You know what?
cruise."
Yeah, no, you don't need no suite. Plus, if you're going by yourself, then the rate does differ.
Well, I don't plan
You
on
know,
going by myself, so
okay.
I was like, 450 for a suite? Hell yeah, give me a suite. That's just 150 more than the balcony. Yeah, matter of fact, they got something bigger than a suite because I was expecting 500, 600. But now, oh no, I'm glad. See, that's why I'm glad I'm talking to Edna's World. They ain't gonna be able to fool me. They didn't fool me, y'all. They didn't fool me. I just didn't. I assumed.
Yeah.
Now,
If you just want to be able to keep, and sometimes the suites aren't even balconies. The suites don't have, some of them don't have balconies. So if you want to actually have a balcony, you might just want to get a balcony.
I don't know if I'm
So,
gonna go on the balcony anyway. I'll get the balcony for my guests because I was in the Navy 20 years, Edna, and I retired from the Navy, and I can't swim. People don't believe it, but I can't. I don't like a lot of water. I mean, it took me a long time. I've been on
so
5 or 6 deployments. I've been in every ocean you could. Well, I haven't been in the Mediterranean, but I've been in most of the Pacific and all those. But anyway, we ain't talking about no Navy. I just, yeah, that was a question, man. That's a question I have. Do you get seasick?
I have not gotten seasick. Well, I have gotten queasy maybe once. We was coming back from a cruise in October, coming back to Baltimore. So the water can get a little rough when you're coming back towards the East Coast some. But it was just kind of like, woo, this ship is rocking. So you're kind of woozy. But I've never actually gotten sick where I was like down and out with seasickness. So it
I
doesn't
didn't
affect
believe it.
me.
I didn't believe it. I used to watch like Gilligan's Island and stuff, and I used to, I didn't believe in C6 Love Boat. I've been
Yeah.
seasick countless times. Used to be every time I went out to sea. So I just wondered, do people on the cruise ships? Because that's the most. Obviously, I've never had a baby, but I don't think it's as bad as having a baby. But being seasick is terrible.
I ain't
It is.
nothing wrong with having a baby.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
worst. That's the
So
worst thing in the world. But yeah, no, I don't, and I know a lot of people will get the patches or take the pills. You know, you get the thing you wear behind your ear or the bracelets and all that. But luckily, so far, I've been lucky not to get seasick.
I took that pill, Dramamine. I took it once, but they said if you don't
Yeah.
take it before you leave, I took it after we had left, and I was already sick, and it made me worse. And
Yeah,
I
some people have said you need to take it like start taking it a week before or something so it's in your system and all that. Like I'm bad at taking medicine and pills, so it probably wouldn't work for me anyway because I wouldn't do the right thing.
well, I think a lot of these cruise ships too. They kind of what we used to call it in the Navy. They kind of hug the coast. Like, yeah, if you're going from Miami to the Caribbean, obviously you're going a little bit, but like you get into the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and you run into those typhoons, man. I've seen people that had to literally walk with a plastic bag tied to their belt loop so they could stay on the ready in case they have
Wow.
an accident. That's how bad it was out there. Or you're walking and it looked like you're walking on the walls because the ship is like at a certain angle because the waves.
Yeah.
So that was gonna give me a second reason. That was gonna give me a second reason to get out of this meeting I cruise. I don't want to get out of it, but I mean, I was like, hey, if I'm gonna get seasick, I ain't going, man. All right, so what's your favorite cruise line? Do you have a favorite cruise line?
Well, so far, Carnival is my favorite. I've been on Royal Caribbean and I've been on Bahamas Paradise and I've been on Carnival. I like Carnival because it's budget friendly. I will be going on my first Norwegian cruise in January, so I'm excited to see what Norwegian's all about. But so far, I like the energy on Carnival. I like the atmosphere. I like the activities and everything that they do. So my last like I've been on most of my cruises have been Carnival. Like
Yeah.
14 have been Carnival, so I guess that's probably my favorite.
So is Norwegian like is that like the top dog of cruise lines?
I guess it all depends who you talk to. Technically, if we're going by numbers or if we're going by the number of ships and who has the most, Carnival leads the way. Carnival is voted top cruise line, whatever. But a lot of people, depending on the crowd, prefer. I've heard Norwegian is better for food and their drink package or whatever, but I'm a visual learner, and all the videos I've seen on there, the ships, the entertainment, and all that is not as hype as it is on Carnival. And when I'm cruising, I'm normally with my friends, and we want to be hype. So, I can be calm at home. I don't want to be calm on vacation. So, what I've seen, but I'm going to go see for myself. And the same with Royal Caribbean. I've heard, and I've been on two. It's been so long, I don't really remember too much of it. But it's from what I've seen and all the vlogs that I watch, it's definitely not as out there as Carnival. So
Oh,
I like
okay.
to be where the craziness is.
So Carnival is like the party ship.
Yeah,
Cause
that's
I
what
want to
most
be at the
people say.
party. I don't want.
It
I
is
don't want to
fun.
be. Yeah, I don't want to be in
It is
no.
a good time. It's
That's
always
why
a good time. I haven't had a bad one.
I've had several people that when I was in past relationships, hey, let's go on a cruise. I was like, you must be out of your mind. And they was like, what do you mean? I was like, I was in the Navy. I cruised for 20 years. I'm not doing it. And everybody would always say, Edna, Rod, it's not the same. I was like, I don't want to be on a
Right.
ship.
It's
A
so
ship is a ship.
different.
But I didn't do my research. Kind of like I didn't do it for how much this cruise is gonna cost. And then I started seeing some of your favorite couples uh, videos. As a matter of fact, Shelton texted me the other day. Shelton said Edna has some great vlogs, bro. You need to go check them out. And I started watching yours, and
I love them.
I was like, this ain't nothing like a Navy ship, man. What was I doing all this time? I was like, you couldn't eat all day and night. Obviously, you couldn't have no alcohol there. You really didn't
Yeah.
meet no cool people. You really couldn't even stand half the people that was on the ship with you. It was just like, oh man. So now you've been on
Definitely.
17. You've been on 17 cruises. Did you have a favorite ship? Not like the Carnival, but you know they had a Carnival Queen Tropical and the Carnival Mardi
Yeah.
Gras and all this other
I
stuff. I'm
do.
learning. I'm learning.
So far, my favorite ship has been the Carnival Pride. I've been on the Pride 3 times, and it was sailing out of Baltimore. Now I believe the Pride is down in Tampa, but it's a nice mid-sized ship. It's not too big. It's not too small. It has some really nice decorations in there. The layout is really easy to remember, and I just had a lot of the 3 cruises that I took on there were really like fun, really special cruises. So that ship always has a place in my heart.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk about me, but we ain't gonna talk about Rod. We're gonna talk about people. We're gonna talk about people like me.
Okay.
What what are some tips that you have for people that are like me that don't have no clue of what they're doing and all the wrong perceptions and they think the cruise is $200 and it's really not? What tips do you have for new cruisers? First time cruiser, what tips would you have? And I'm gonna let you have
Um,
the floor on this one.
I
I'm gonna
would
put you up on the
definitely
floor.
start out with know your budget, know your pocket, because you will get out there thinking I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and then you get there and you're like, oh wait, you gotta pay for this, you gotta pay for this, you gotta pay for this. Like cruising is amazing, but it can bleed your pockets if you're not paying attention. So that would be my number one tip is to do your research, find out exactly how much it costs, and let your people know if you're booking it yourself or if you're using a travel agent. Let them know, okay, I want to stick to $100 for this or $1,000 for that. Make sure you know how you can work a deal. Another tip would be to just make sure you're prepared for just about anything, especially if you take medicine, if you have to take something every day, carry extra. You never know. You might get caught out there and stuck at sea. Um, Make sure you're packing for where you're going. Like if you're going to the Caribbean, you probably don't need a whole bunch of heavy clothes, but always maybe take one, take a pair of pants for the ladies, like a pair of jeans, pair of pants, something like that. But definitely pack for where you're going. And I always say never overpack because you don't really wear half the stuff you pack anyway. But that's just me. Make sure you take a walking pharmacy, Tylenol, anything you think you might need, like sunscreen or lotion, all that type of stuff, because it's very expensive on the ship if you forget something at home. So definitely want to make sure that you pack all of that. Um, and then I would just say, sort of research where you're going and see what's in the area, something you might want to do. Um, versus whether you just want to get off the ship and walk around or if you want to try to do an excursion to explore. If I'm going to a new place, I love to take an island tour, especially like if I've never been there, because I want to hear what it's about, what they're famous for, from a local, person that knows. So that way, you might not come back here again, but at least you can say I was here and I got to see whatever it is I might want to see. Um, and then I would say when you're on the ship, try to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Some people think certain things is, lame or corny and they don't want to do it, but you might find that you really enjoy something and you're out there like in the middle of the ocean with thousands of people that you don't know, and in reality you think you're never going to see them again, but then again you might because you make so many new friends. But go to karaoke and sing horribly, it doesn't matter, it's fun. Go to trivia, go to a dance class, go learn how to do something. It's a lot of fun to do something different.
You might not be back here, so give it a try. Just don't just sit there. Go out and do some stuff. A lot of people be like, "Oh, this is boring." I'm like, if you're bored on the ship, then you honestly don't know how to let loose. Every cruise I take, my goal is to be on the stage somewhere having fun. So I'm usually pretty successful at it, but it's one time to act up.
Well, I could tell you, Edna, I can't imagine being on a cruise ship and it be boring because I've been on a warship and that is boring. A Navy ship is boring. Now, if they'd have had casinos and I could eat all night, then I could have all the cocktails I wanted and karaoke going on and a Lido deck and all this, man, I would have never
Yeah.
retired from the Navy. I'd have stayed there forever. They'd have had to kick me out. But
Yeah,
it's
definitely
different.
got to try everything and just make sure that you're aware of how much things cost, because you don't want to be called to the guest services desk the night before you leave and say, "You racked up this bill, we want our money." So
So
you got
what
to pay
happens
for
in that
drinks.
situation? Like if you ain't got no money and it's time to leave, do you or they call the police? What happens?
I think typically what they'll do is you have to set up like a payment plan. But nowadays, once you're over, like if you go over, they'll stop you from being able to do anything. They will be like, "Oh no, you need to go to guest services, or you need to put a card on file or add money to your account." Um, I always deal in cash when I go on cruises, so I put cash on my account. And if I go over what I put on there, they won't let you do anything else. You go to swipe, and they're like, "Nah, go talk to the people."
So I've got and this is why I want to joke here because I'm asking questions that I have, and everybody else. Hopefully, y'all learn from it. I could have reached out to Edna on IG, but that would have been no fun. I'd rather sit here and do this, But so cruising is kind of like going to Vegas, and I'm gonna tell. Let me elaborate because when you go to, and I ain't talking about the gambling part, but Vegas will suck your money up rather quickly. It will suck up your
Yes.
money, and then I've been in Vegas and ran out of money, and it's no fun. But then, at least in Vegas, if I used to live in Cali, and if I ran out of money, I'd just take my butt back, get in the car, and go home. I never flew; I drove. You out to sea and you run out of money and they cut you off. You about to have a long 2 days or however long you have left when you run out of money. So you have to be disciplined. Now, I'm just saying, I know Rod. And anytime I do anything for the first time or a first timer, I tend to lose my mind. Matter of fact, I need to go on a cruise before the meeting I cruise so I can act like I've been on one or two. Because they're gonna be like, where's Rod? Oh man, I saw him at karaoke. No, I think he was at the swimming pool. No, I think he was over there gambling out. Man, hell, I don't know where Rod is. He could be anywhere.
That's me. I'm all over the place. I'll be all over the place. But
But
like when you said the money situation, the good thing about a cruise is most of the stuff is included. You just got to know what's included. So you can have a fabulous time. You don't have to go to casino and gamble. That's a personal choice. You don't have to drink. That's a personal choice. They got plenty of free water, lemonade, and nasty iced tea all day that you could drink, and you're fine. But if you want to buy a soda, you got to pay for that. If you want to go to the casino, you got to pay for that. If you want to play bingo, you got to pay for that. But it's perfectly free to go to karaoke or go to trivia or to go watch a Vegas type show or go to the art auction because they're handing out free champagne. I have a video on my channel, like 13 ways to get a free drink on a cruise.
I'm watching that one.
it's
I'm writing
either
that down right now.
it's either 11 or 13, but it's like how to get free drinks on the cruise. So once you step on the board and you paid for your cruise, you honestly don't have to spend any more money. It's up to you what you want to spend it on. You know what I mean? So you can sort of budget what you want to spend in a day. Um, I've been to so many islands and stuff, like, so I don't do the souvenir thing anymore. Unless I haven't been somewhere, I get a shot glass and a magnet. And I always buy my son a shirt everywhere I go.
That's
That's
cool.
the,
I collect shot
but
glasses. Well, I just recently started and magnets, so that's cool.
yeah. And so, but a lot of people go on vacation, they want to buy shirts and keychains, and everybody wants you to bring up something. I don't do that anymore. If I'm somewhere different, I will like to buy a bottle of rum that I know I can't get at home. So there are certain things that I know that I'm going to budget for because that's what I like. But then I could go 2 whole days. Well, that's a lie. I would say I could go 2 days without spending money on a ship, but I like to play the slot machine. So I'm going to spend money in the casino.
So the free drinks that you just mentioned, I don't care about none of them. I don't care about no iced tea. I don't care about no lemonade. And I care about some water only when I need to rehydrate from the drinks I've had. So is there a way to get like free food and free drinks on a cruise? Like, can you set it up like that prior to?
Well, the food is included, and
I know
like the
that's free.
buffet is included, and the main dining room is included. Sometimes, like right now, my deal, I have free drinks in the casino, so I can get as many free drinks as I want as long as I'm playing in a casino. But they have a drink package. It's not free; you have to pay for it, and it can be very expensive. Depending on the length of your cruise, and all adults in the room have to get it. But at the same time, you can get up to 15 alcohol drinks a day. So
Oh,
you don't
that's
have
all. I
to.
don't need that many. I don't need that many.
Oh, well, believe me, if you're out there, you can make it. Or you can buy cruise cash, bar cash. That's something I like to do before my cruise. So if it's payday and I'm like, you know what, let me put $50 on my cruise account. So once I get on the board, it's already there for me. So I've already budgeted what I'm going to spend on the ship for whatever it is that I want to spend it on.
Hey, Edna, I have one
And
of
that's
these
just
first.
buying.
I have a first timer dumb question. It's dumb, and I'm the first one to say there's no
Bring
such
it
thing
on.
as dumb questions, but I think this is kind of dumb. But I'm gonna ask anyway. Can you take your old bottle on the ship? I mean, you can,
You can take a
but
bottle of wine. You can take a bottle of wine or champagne. Now, if you want to, you legally you cannot take alcohol. I have several how to sneak liquor on the cruise ships videos on my channel.
And then you gonna have me in the cruise ship jail day one.
That that is frowned upon. I'm not suggesting you do it,
I'm not. I'm not.
but check my suitcase when we get on board.
Okay. Okay. We gonna talk
No,
about. We gonna talk.
there's ways around that rule, but it's
Is it like the
there are
airport? Do
people.
they have that X-ray machine that checks what's in your bag?
Yeah, like when you get to the port, you can leave your bags with the porters, and they will put your bags on the ship, or you can carry them on yourself. If you carry it on yourself, it's going to go through a metal detector right there, or like a scanner. Um,
Gotcha.
if you're trying to smuggle liquor on, your best bet is to put it in your check bag, because it'll have a better chance of getting through, because they throwing in thousands of bags. But you just have to have the right items, and you have to have the right hiding places. Um, I recently discovered also that, when you go on a cruise, this is from research I've done. You put your bags through, but you're just walking through a metal detector, and that's it.
Mm.
So if any given moment I'm walking on a ship, if you're checking my pockets or my bra, there's probably liquor in there, as long as it's plastic. If it's all plastic, it's not going to go off. If it's metal, the tops, it's going to go off. Plastic gets through. Nobody's touching you. Nobody's checking you. Some people bring wine bottles that they switch over and put liquor in instead. That's a bit much for me. I don't got time to be switching and doing magic tricks
I,
and all that.
I do. I do. I got time for it. And that's what I was thinking. Now, hey, for everybody in the chat, I'm not asking this for me. I'm asking for my cousin Roscoe.
Right.
I don't have no cousin named Roscoe. But I think I got it figured out. If I give you a bunch of 16-ounce Aquafina bottles and pour
No, that's
it.
not gonna work. You can't take water on board.
No, oh, wait, ain't gonna be no water. It's gonna be
You can take
cognac.
you can take you can take a 12-pack of cans like soda, or you could take wine or champagne, but you can't take water. So if you want water bottles, you have to order water from the the ship, or just drink the water that they have. Um,
Okay. Okay.
but there's definitely ways of doing it. And even when you get to your port, which is another thing, you can buy something and sort of switch that and take it on. Um, I'm reading the comments. Shy said, taking notes on where to place my mini bottles. Shy, let me tell you, girl. Listen, that bra and them big boobs. I'm sorry, Rod. I'm sorry, but
Oh
I
no!
gotta
Don't
tell my
try, no,
people.
no. Hold on.
If it's if
Let
it's
me
all
tell you the motto for this shuttle. Let me read it again. I ain't about to read the whole intro, but on the Point Blank experience, we have real talk from a point blank perspective. So if you hiding your rum in between your two sisters, we can talk about it. Ed. We can talk about it.
yes, yes. If your girls are big enough, you just lift them and you put them under there, and just make sure it's all plastic.
I
So
don't think
make
I ever
sure.
said this in my life. I wish I was a woman going on the cruise just for that brief moment. Just for that brief moment, man.
Uh, see, somebody said, do Carnival ships have liquor stores? Yes, they have. They have liquor you can buy on the ship. Um, you can also buy import, and then you have to once you get back on the ship, you leave your liquor with them. Sometimes I don't, but you're supposed to leave it with them, and then you pick it up the day you get off the ship, or you can buy your liquor on the ship too. It's a little bit more expensive on the ship, so if you have something specific you want, I would wait until you get on port and see if one of their liquor stores have it for a little bit cheaper.
So when you pull it to a
So
Bahamas, you could go out and buy liquor and bring it back on the ship. Or
yes, but if it's in
okay,
a bag, they're gonna once you put your bag through the scanner, they're gonna see liquor and they're gonna say, "Oh, you got to go drop your liquor off at the table over there."
okay,
Now, depending how many people are in the area, sometimes you just keep on walking. It all depends if they're paying attention or not. You can just keep on walking. Sometimes I do that if I want to use that liquor for the rest of the cruise. If I'm taking it
okay,
home, I don't care. Um, Another tip, if you go to shore, if you buy little bottles of liquor like that come if you buy a pack of something and it comes with like two little tequila bottles with a shot glass in between it or something, it's considered a souvenir and they won't take that from you.
oh,
You
okay,
know, so if you buy something that comes in some cellophane that looks like you bought it for your uncle, and they typically won't say anything about that. One time, me and my husband, I forget where we were, and he had a bottle of like beer that he wanted to try, and then we had like three bottles of liquor, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta check your liquor." So I took the beer out, and I was like, "Oh, they told me I had to check my liquor." And it's like, "Oh, that's just a beer. We're not gonna take that." And I'm like, "Okay, thank you." And then we kept walking.
cool,
But
cool,
I don't like to follow all the rules sometimes. And a
yeah,
lot of times it's not because I want to drink the liquor. I just hate getting up at 6 in the morning on the last day of vacation to go stand in this long ass line to get my liquor.
yeah. I don't blame. I don't
So,
like that either. One thing I do want to shout out a couple people. We got my family here at AfroMex. Brown Girl Bella said earlier in the comments, "Hey, Miss Edna, I
hey,
want. I do have to acknowledge a couple people, probably from your team. It's something I do on Point Break Travel, and I'm going to do it here as well. And this ain't going to take but a half a second. Right here,
mm-hmm.
Brown Girl Bella said, "Hey, Miss Edna, just Kaya. I
Hey
should have did this
Bella.
earlier." But if the first time you're on my channel, I got to show you some special love, and I got to give you that horn, man. I got to give you that horn. Welcome, Kaya. Thank you
Mm,
so much for being here. DC on demand. Thank you for being here. Got to show you some love too. And then they starting to clown me. And Kaya says she'll take the sweep for 450, crying, laughing. Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, your boy don't know what he doing. I'm learning though. That's why I got the Queen of Cruising on here. Uh, Good evening, and it's my fam right there, Afro Mix. Got a chance to meet them. They're dope in real life. And I'm gonna
yeah,
keep seeing the comment. Okay, DC, you get the patches. They had a special name for the patch in the Navy. They call it the P patch. I'll let y'all figure out what the P is. Now,
mm,
This the last clowning comment I'm gonna pull up. 𝗖𝗧 says a C6 sailor. I've heard it all. Yep, I got C6 every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. So, all right, I'm gonna get back to these comments. And then she said, hey, Hot Rod, hey, how you doing? Thank you for being such a huge supporter of the entire Points Blank Network, Points Blank Travel, Points Blank Finance, and now the Points Blank Experience. So, we
I
got
do
all
see
the
one
drinking
question.
now. Okay.
I'm sorry. Shy asked about, do they have housekeeping each day? They do now with Carnival. They used to be twice a day, but now because of everything going on, they only clean once a day. And you can pick in the morning or in the evening for your room steward to come in, where they'll change your, make your bed, fix your towels, make you a towel animal or whatever it is. And they'll ask you, like, the first day, do you want morning or evening service? And I always pick the 6 o'clock time because I'm usually not in the cabin. But the morning time be like 8, like between 8 and 10. And a lot of times I like to sleep in a little bit, so I rather have the evening. But they do still clean the cabins every day. It's just once a day now, though.
See, maybe after 2 days you can come clean my joint, but don't be knocking on my door early in the morning because I probably done just got into bed. I don't need you knocking on here talking about like at the hotel.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah,
That's why I picked
yeah.
6 o'clock. And all the room stewards are always cool. So you tell them, like I always tell them, like, I'm not picky. Just, make sure I got some new towels and I'm good. So.
Hey, Sarai has a question. Shai says, Edna, I like to control of booking my own cruises, but do travel agents get special deals?
As far as I know, they don't really get like bigger deals in the cruise lines. Like whatever you see online is typically the same price that the travel agent has. They get deals for themselves, but I don't think they get any special deals for you to book the cruise. Because it's the same. The only thing you're having them do it to save you the trouble of looking it up and all that. Sometimes they can check for price drops, and if you're still paying on your cruise and the price for your cabin category drops, then they'll deduct it from your cruise. If you've paid it in full and the price drops, then you'll get onboard credit for the amount of the price drop. And then like the travel agents will get a little commission from the cruise company once your cruise is complete. So the travel agent doesn't get paid until you go on your vacation. So if you don't go, they don't get paid.
Gotcha. And I'm seeing here that Kaya went on the Mardi Gras. Do you have any intention of going on the Mardi Gras, that ship, anytime in the near future?
Maybe eventually. Right now it's still new, so the price is still kind of high, and the dates are longer. Like I try to, if I'm cruising for a lot of people, I try to keep it at 4 to 5 days because people got lives and families and jobs. When my husband was alive, we would cruise on longer cruises because it was just me and him. So I try to find ships that have shorter cruises and lower prices.
What's the longest you've been out to sea? I don't even have that on my list of questions. I'm just curious.
The longest cruise I took was 14 days. It was awesome.
See, it was. Now I got you beat, Edna. I got you beat. The longest I've been out to sea at one time. It wasn't awesome though, so I don't have you. It was terrible. 45 days.
Wow.
After day 30, you're ready to kill anybody that talks to you, man. I used to go outside. They call it the break. They call it a break. You were outside the skin of the ship, but you weren't out on the weather decks. And I'm trying to explain it. You weren't outside, but you was outside of the inside of the ship for the most part. And I would get up at 2 a.m. just to go get some fresh air because I may have taken a nap. And it was so apparent. I go stand down there by myself and didn't want to be bothered because there was a crowd of people here. And I just go out there and it would never fail. And I retired as an E8. You can only go to E9. And this would happen more frequently once I'm 87. And right now, if somebody asks me this question, I'd be ready to choke them.
Oh.
This little dude would come down there. Hey, are we having fun yet? dude, I'm in the middle of the ocean. This day 33. I'm ready to kill everybody over here. Do you think I'm having fun? Man, if you don't get the hell away from
Wow.
me. You know, I used to.
That's tough. It was. We had a good time though. I mean, after a while. I don't think I was like, I'm ready to go. Because I love sea days. We saw 6 different ports. So it was great. It was awesome.
Okay, together we travel. I got to show you a little love. First time I've seen you in a person. I'm sure Edna would agree. Make sure you know what's included or not included in the price of your cruise. Yeah, I think Edna covered that, but
Oh,
yeah,
definitely,
yeah, I'm gonna have to go to a class for
definitely.
that. I'm gonna have to go enroll in community college for that. 'Cause I got a strange feeling I'm gonna jack that all up.
That's
Uh,
the worst thing to get there. We've seen so many times people on the last night, they're up there almost in tears or arguing with the people because they didn't realize all the time, because on the ship you're not using money. You're just showing your card. So you just out here, yeah, give me one of those, thinking it's okay. And then they put that paper under your door and you looking like, what in all the fox is going on? And now you're trying to scramble to figure out what you're going to do. So,
well, long as they let me have a payment plan, I'm cool, man. I ain't gonna worry about it. All right, I got this piece of paper, but now I ain't trying to go $10,000. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I asked you about the first timers because I could see myself losing my mind. I could see myself. I could just picture this singing karaoke songs I don't even know, but they got the words on the screen. So I'm just singing with everybody else, and we kumbaya, and I'm just, yeah, bartender, give me another round. Get hell there, get
yeah,
everybody a round, you know. And next day, you know, it's time to go. And hey, Rod, your bill is like $8,327, and I'd be like, all right, man, what I got to do because I ain't got no $8,000, you know. I can see that, you
you
know.
got
That's
to come
why I
up
asked that
here and
question.
have a conversation.
Now, I've heard all the things you like about a cruise, and then I have a question up here that I want to ask. But I want to ask this question before I get to Shy's question. Is there anything you hate about a cruise?
Um, Anything I hate, other than the way people act. People like I hate how people act sometimes. How
How do
they
they
get
act?
rude.
Hmm.
They act better than the people that work on the ship. People will talk to people just all out of the side of their face. And most of the people that work on the ships are from, these smaller countries. They're barely speaking any English. They're working literally, 20 hours a day, not that long, but they work literally all
Mm,
day, every day.
mm.
And people just treat them just horribly. And you just want to slap people, and that's the sad part. And then that's what gets cruising a bad name when people act up and fight and all that type of stuff. Um, as far as cruising itself, I really don't hate anything about it. I really don't. I love cruising. I love the ocean. I love being on the water and around the water. So there's nothing that I like hate on the cruise ship, except for the prices of certain things. But
Personal
that's the
question, and
world we live in.
I don't think the cruise ships get out as far in the ocean as I've been. One of the things, and I vividly remember this, I can still, if I think, like right now, I can smell it just from thinking about it. When I was in the Navy, and we would be, let's say, transiting from San Diego to Honolulu, that was a 7-day transit. And then we would
Hmm.
transit from Honolulu to Japan. That was probably a 20 day transit. The farther we got out in the ocean and there was no land, do they have fumes that come from the stacks that mix with the ocean air and create? You ever smell? You know what I'm talking about? Like y'all, man, like the diesel from the ship that's coming out of the stacks, just like the pipes, and then the ocean air, they blend together. It is, oh my God, it would turn your stomach.
No, I've smelled some sewer smells on some ships, but I think that's just from them. Once you stop at a port, I think a lot of times they dump some waste, get rid of some stuff. But I've never had like fume smells.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, it's all outside. It's not inside the skin of the ship. It's all outside, but it is the worst. I was just wondering. So, All right, now Shy had a question. Let me get Shy says there. Man, I already know the answer to this question. I ain't never been on a cruise. Is there anything on the cruise that they try to sell you that isn't worth it at all? Is it?
Hmm. Isn't worth it at all. To me, I think, well, see, and that's, it's all like subjective to what I like. So I think it's not worth it to buy the art on the ships. And a lot of people buy the art, but I'm not into art. So I'm not buying art. I'm not buying the jewelry and, $700 watches, expensive jewelry. I see my girl Life with V came up in here, Veronica. You talk about the cruising queen. She's the cruising queen. She is one of my best friends, and we met through YouTube. But she loves jewelry, and she buys some jewelry on every cruise. And to me, I'm not into jewelry, so I don't buy it. Um, so I think that's kind of a waste. But I see why people do it, because sometimes there's pieces that you can't get anywhere else. You know what I mean? So
Right.
if that's what you're into, it's hard to say it's not worth it, because whoever's buying it enjoys it. I like to buy magnets and shot glasses, and I got just a zillion shot glasses sitting around that other people might think is not worth it, but I do. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Hey, I got to give a shout out. Tea Time. First of all, Tea Time. First time I ever seen you on a Points Blank Network channel. So I got to give you the special horn. I love when I see this, man. This just shows. This shows how much Edna. I'm trying to find the right word. How she vibe with her viewers, her subscribers. I'm here
I
because of
love
Edna.
everybody.
Do carnival ships have liquor stores? You may have asked that, but Tea Time said, and you already answered that. They do. So, but I had it. I like that
Yes.
first part of that. I'm here because of Edna. I'm not here because of no ride. I'm not here to learn about no cruises. I'm not here because I ain't got nothing to do tonight. I'm here because of Edna, and we're gonna put that out there. I
I
like
love
that.
it.
I love seeing that.
Yes.
I
Thank
love it.
you.
Beer
I love
decor
it.
got it. All right, I'm gonna go through some more comments. But my next question, you already kind of answered this because you just said, and I ain't got to a comment. But Miss V, I kind of know the answer, and I know what y'all call yourselves. I kind of because I did my homework now. I watched some video. You got some watch time from your boy the last couple of days. Do you have any selling buddies? People like you always go selling with.
Well, yes, my two best friends, Kisha and Jennifer, we've been best friends since we were 13, 15 years old. They're all over my channel. We do Wind Down Wednesdays, shameless plug every night, every Wednesday, 7 o'clock. We're cutting up. We cruise together a lot. Um, and then, I used to always cruise with my husband before he passed away, or my family. But yes, Veronica, Life would be, um, and Jocelyn, Allen Family Adventures, and Shelly from All Things Us. We all met because of YouTube and our love of cruising, and we've been vacationing together separately, two of us maybe, one of us with the other one, and everything. And not just cruises. Hey, Miss Cynthia, but other, like land vacations as well. And all because, for one reason or another, we found each other's channels and literally became like close friends, like close, where we talk every single day and now vacation with each other. They've come here to Delaware. I've been to Chicago, where two of them live. I've been to Virginia, where Shelly lives. Um, and it's all because of YouTube, and it's amazing.
Wow, I like what you just said. A lot of people, and I want to add piggyback on that. A lot of people, a lot of times they were like, I used to be like this before I became a content creator, a YouTuber. I was like, I wish I could meet that person. They seem pretty cool, and y'all have no idea whether you're a content creator or not. Like if you're a content creator, I think it's a little different. When you actually meet another content creator, or you're not a content creator, you meet somebody. It's some special bonds and relationships that have been built from that, man. I
Yeah.
mean, I just
I
had,
I went on the cruise And now for the last maybe 5 or 6 cruises, I've gotten recognized quite a bit, and it's always just like crazy to me that people get so excited to see me, to be on the ship that they're on. But my last cruise in January, there was this lady that she came up to me and she was like, "Aren't you on YouTube?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh my God, my daughter watches your channel." She's like my daughter loves you. And I'm like, "Oh my God, I love her." Just I can't, thank her for watching ever. And she was like, "Oh, she's on this cruise." And I was like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Awesome." I said, "Hopefully I'll get to meet her." So then I was vlogging, and a little while later, the mom walked up to me, and the daughter was behind her, but I guess she didn't know that I was there. So the mom like tapped her and pointed at me, and she stopped, and she was just like, and we both just like screamed, like she was so excited. But I was literally more excited than she was, because when I saw her face from when she saw me, and I was just like, "Are you serious?" It was kind of like if I walked up and saw Queen Latifah, who's my absolute favorite, I would freak out. And that was kind of like what happened. And, we got up and I gave her a hug, and she was just like the sweetest thing ever. But the way that humbles you is ridiculous. Like, and people always, I have this group cruise coming up, and some people are just like, I can't wait to meet you. I might cry, or I might do this. And I'm like, don't do that, because if you cry, then I'm going to cry. And then we're just going to be crying in the middle of the ocean, because I'm way more excited to meet them and happy that somebody is excited to see me. And it never gets old. It's crazy. It's
And,
ridiculous.
I'm longing for that day. It's sort of kind of happened, but I mean, it's kind of hard because I keep a mask on, so they probably wouldn't recognize me anyway. But I was like, I can't wait for the day that somebody meet me from YouTube or see me and recognize me from YouTube. Uh, I pulled. We had it was March 13th or something like that. I forgot the date of the Dallas meetup. And Shelton, your favorite couple, and I live 20 minutes from each other in Dallas Fort Worth. And I forgot to say that, man. If this is your first time here, let me know what area you're tuning in from. I am broadcasting from the Dallas Fort Worth area, Arlington, Texas, to be exact, home of the Dallas Cowboys. So I had woke up that day. I was off that day, and I said, "Hey, what's up, man?" He was like, "Oh, Key and I are going to Dave and Buster's, and Dave and Buster's is only like, Edna's maybe 15 minutes from my house." I said, "Oh, really? Okay, hope y'all have fun. I'm not a Dave and Buster's dude." I was in the bed. I lay back. I said, "Wait a minute. This is the perfect opportunity for me to go and meet your favorite couple." I jumped
Right?
in my car, and I kept texting, "Hey, man, y'all still there?" Because I was going to be mad if I got there and they had left. "Yeah, man, we still here. We having a good time." So, okay, so I parked my car. Luckily, he had sent me a picture of what Key and his nieces were wearing, so I knew what to look for her. And I walked up behind him. I put my hand on his shoulder very firmly. And he looked around very slowly, and "Oh my God, PBT!" And he screamed across the table, "Key, it's PBT!" And I'm like, "Dude, calm down. I'm shy, man. I don't want all this attention." And we had talked 200 or 300 times before
Yeah.
we had met, so I know that feeling. I know what you mean by that. Uh, Now, so we got to selling buddies, and now from these cruises, I know you said you met the ladies that you cruise with through YouTube, but have you had any other long term relationships that derived from a cruise? Like you met Shirley on the cruise, and now y'all cool, y'all talk not every day, but frequently. Has that ever happened?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I am really cool with, or now, like Facebook friends or Instagram friends. Um, there, I always have to talk about Maggie. Like if you're around my channel, Maggie's one of my moderators. But we met on the cruise because we were in the same Facebook group for the cruise, and then when we got on board, we met and we became, Facebook friends. And then now Maggie has been on like maybe 2 or 3 other cruises because I was going. And Maggie's like so much fun and everything. But the kicker is Maggie's a white lady who's like 67 years old. But she's the coolest lady on the planet, and we're like I'm like really friends with Maggie. That's my girl. Like I'm really friends with her, and it's because we met on a cruise ship. Um, I met Laverne, Verne's Junk Closet, on a cruise in 2018, and we became, and I love Laverne, and we were in the same Facebook group, and then we met on the ship, and then it kept going from there.
Edna, let me
But that
write that
was,
down. Let me write that down. Because I talked to Burns yesterday for about 45 minutes on the phone.
yeah,
I called her,
she's
wished her
awesome.
happy Mother's Day. I ain't know her name was Laverne, so when I called her, I was like, "Hey, man, I speak to Laverne." Well, she got
You
this.
can't call her that. she
I'm not.
yells.
I'm
She yells
not.
at me. She be
I,
yelling at me for calling her that.
but she got a
But
Pentagon security system to get through her on the phone, man. You got like 17 different codes and things you have to do. So I don't know what the next time I call her, I got to make sure I'm ready. All right, so
yeah,
I do
there's
want to.
been several people.
I want to shout out V. You've never been here before. Welcome to the Points Blank Experience. Thank you.
Yeah,
Says, hey, everyone late to the party. You ain't no such thing late to my party.
that's the
And Miss
girl.
Ellie says, if you're traveling with children, please put a limit on their sale and sign cards. My 2-year-old son tried to win a PlayStation in the arcade. Oh, see, hey, Miss L. I said Miss Ellie. I'm sorry, Miss L. I'm gonna be like your 10-year-old son. I might not be in the arcade, but I'm gonna be over there. I'm gonna be losing my mind. I'll probably be at the karaoke bar, cause
Yeah, you
when you
definitely can put a limit on your kids' thing because they will. They'll go in that arcade and they'll just swipe because it's not asking you for money. All you gotta do is swipe that card and it's gonna light up every time. And those kids will be in there racking up all your money before you know it.
let me piggyback off Miss L. Some of you wives and girlfriends, you might want to put a limit on your husband or your boyfriend's card, cause I'm telling you, man, I lose track of things when I get to having fun, man. I
Now
lose track.
you can have separate accounts. So like if you got three or two people in the room, when you're setting up your account online before the cruise, you can put on there who has the ability to charge. So if you're going and whoever's in your cabin, you don't want them to be able to charge from your account, you can just say just you. So that way they need to create their own account. So you can definitely do that.
Hey, Edna, I went to Arkansas, back to my home state in March. My father passed, and I don't want to get into that, but he passed. But so I got to the hotel, and I'm picturing this ship kind of like a hotel. Well, not really, because I got to the hotel. My cousin wanted to go see family, and all wanted to do, I just wanted to go to the bar. Uh, it just wind down. I got there, and the dude was like, "Hey, man, you have 7 minutes to down it." I said, dude, you should have told me this before I just bought this $30 drinks. I don't want to down it. This is cognac. I want to sip on it. In that case, I would have got a shot of tequila. So I said, all right, man, paid it. I left and I went and asked the valet guys, hey, man, is there like a pub or a lounge? He said, yeah, there's a cocktail lounge right around the corner. Edna, I got there at 12 o'clock. They closed at 2. I called my brother. He was like, yeah, I'm in the bed, man. We going to link up in the morning. He said, wait a minute. Where you at? I hear this music. I said, man, I'm at this spot, dude. It's off the chain. He was like, really? He was like, man, I ain't messing with you tonight. I'm sorry. I ain't asked you to mess with me. I'm just telling you, I'm about to go here and have me a good old time. All right, man, you talked me into them on my way. Do you know from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock, when he got there, we spent $250? We didn't
I
eat.
can believe it.
Your boy didn't get a cheeseburger or a hot dog or a chicken nugget or nothing. I mean, this was all from drinking. I was like, oh my God, man. I can't.
Yes.
Ugh.
That's how it be. That's how it be. And that's why depending on your drinking limits, sometimes it's better to get the drink package just because you're not worried about the bill. You know, a drink on a cruise ship is probably $11 and some change. And if you're getting, you know, sometime throughout the whole day, if you're drinking 5 or 6 drinks, then you might as well just get the drink package because it
Yeah.
also includes water, soda, the specialty coffees, you know, milkshake. It includes a lot of other things, not just the alcohol.
Gotcha. Shy says, Hot Rod, will you get a cabin in the belly of the cruise ship for old time's sake? Probably not. Some of the best sleep I've ever had was on a ship, but where I slept in parts of my Navy career 3 floors down from the main level. The last one I slept on the main level, but where I slept was a Navy warship is not like a cruise ship. It's very small, very tight, very compact, and I could hear the ocean from my rack, or what y'all would call a bed. Best sleep I had in the world. I slept like a baby. It was nothing to sleep, but I probably won't. I
I
figure
love
pay
cruise
that.
naps.
Man, see, I didn't take no naps. I used to sleep for like a couple hours. And that's why, y'all, for the people that just came in, I want to thank Edna again for being here because I don't know about y'all, but I am learning so much. And I'm a firm believer the day you stop learning is the day you stop existing. I don't, obviously, y'all can see now, I don't know. I did 20 years in the Navy, but I don't know anything about cruising. And matter of fact, we're going to learn something else right with my next question because I heard Edna, and this is when I really said I got to work with her. I already knew I wanted to, but we happened to end up on Meet and I's panel together. And she
Yeah.
had the whole live stream tripping, but what in the hell is a bar crawl? You know that question was coming. What is a bar crawl?
Yes, I love a good bar crawl. So it's basically you go from bar to bar and you just drink, So I like to do my bar crawls. We start at the top and work our way down because I'm not walking up no steps. I'll walk down all day, but I'm not walking up. And it's a lot easier to stay together. But basically you're going to however many bars you want to go to. And every bar, the idea is you drink, you chat with the people, you learn about everybody. I usually play poker. We play, every bar, you get a card. And at the last bar, whoever has the best poker hand wins. Um, this time on my cruise coming up in August, we're going to switch it up and do what I'm calling the minute to win it bar crawl. And at every bar, we're going to play a different game. And I'm going to try to break up into teams. Depending on how many people are with us, we're just going to split up into teams, and each team will play to be the bar crawl champions. And, I guess the goal for a bar crawl is to see if by the end of it, if you're literally crawling because you're so drunk. But on my bar crawls, it is typically just to have a good time. So you don't have to drink if you don't want to drink, but drinking makes it more fun.
Gotcha,
Just
gotcha,
because
gotcha. So you
everybody,
already
everybody's acting up, and then it always gets attention when I do a bar crawl or even a slot pull because everybody's looking like, what are they doing? Because we're walking in this big line or this big group, everybody's acting crazy and loud, and people are like, what are y'all doing? Like, oh, we on the bar crawl, So we get some attention. People are like, what are you doing? Or when I have a slot pull, they're like, what is this? I didn't see this on the itinerary. I'm like, oh no, it's not on the itinerary. So it's a lot of fun.
So you don't crawl, but you may end up crawling depending on how many
You
bars
might
you hit.
you might end
Yeah,
up crawling
got
or
it.
falling.
Man, I know one
But
place
yeah,
I'm not gonna be is outside. If I'm drinking, I ain't gonna be outside. I'm gonna be
yeah.
Hey,
So we start at the bars, and we'll typically go to 5 or 6 bars, and you spend maybe 5 to 10 minutes at each bar, and it's really just a time to get to know people, to talk to people that you don't know, move it around. If I'm talking to you at this bar, the next bar, I might talk to Miss Cynthia. Then the next bar, I'm going to go talk to Kaya and see what she's up to. And that's how you establish these friendships, just getting to know people.
yeah, I don't have no problem with that. I get to know people like very easily, so I won't have an issue with that. Let me see here. Hey, Cynthia Davis says, hello, everybody, and my sis Edna. Sis Cynthia, I never seen you in here.
Miss Cynthia,
Thank you for
she's
coming
going on
in.
groupcation.
She's going on the group case. I sort of kind of wish I'd have
Yes.
knew it. Is your favorite couple going on this group cation? I know they're
No,
going on the
not
cruise
on
in July.
mine.
Okay, I know they're going on one. I'm not sure if there are any blue wrenches here to drop the link. I don't know if we have any mods. I don't say mods. It is my executive team. I know Shelton, but you know what? Your boy is always ready. Shy, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. I knew somebody was going to ask that. I've dropped it once. it's gonna throw me off because it's gonna take me to the bottom of the comments. Here is the link. I just dropped it to Edna's channel. The Points Blank Experience. You're gonna see that. Then you're gonna see Edna's link. Man, y'all. First of all, I thought I'd never say let's help somebody get to 10,000 subscribers because I know a few people that are up there, but let's help Edna get to 10,000. From me tonight, I'm getting a chance to meet her, talk to her up close and personal. We chit chatted barely for about 5 minutes before we started because I was trying to get all my stuff right. And now I see one thing two things I already knew. I didn't know, but they've been confirmed. I knew, but I didn't know. Number one, she's an amazing person. She's not an amazing woman. She's an amazing person. Whether she's a male, female, it doesn't matter. And I don't want to step on none of y'all people's toes out there. Don't y'all be getting mad. But in my opinion, she didn't answer all my damn questions. So she's the queen of cruising in my world. I don't know about y'all. That's two things that have been confirmed tonight.
Yeah, I might be the queen of budget cruising.
Well, hey, that's what I want to do. I don't want to be the queen of balling out of control cruising.
Yeah,
so, there you go.
Yeah, I just try to do it as real as possible. There's so many good cruise vloggers out there and everything, and everybody cruises completely different. But I try to keep it as authentic as possible. Like everything isn't going to be rosy all the time. Everybody can't afford to do everything all the time. So I might have a better way to have fun this way versus, fun this way that somebody else might do because I'm living in the real world. You know what I mean? So if there's a way that I can do something for $50 instead of $150, then that's what I'm going to let people know about because everybody's budget, everybody's money is different. Everybody's in a different place in life. So sometimes we get a false idea of what it is on cruise ships and all that because we're seeing these people that have money. We're seeing these bigger channels that can take 5 or 6 cruises and that have a little bit more expendable money, and everybody's not like that. So I'm trying to give it to you in a way where it's like, yeah, I can buy this cruise because people be like, oh, if you want to sneak liquor on board, you shouldn't go on a ship if you can't afford to buy the liquor. And I'm like, I can afford anything that I want to afford. But at the same time, maybe this month I'm a little bit shy. So instead of paying $300 for a drink package, I'm going to pay $60 and I'm going to walk on this ship with 3 bottles of liquor in my bra. And it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't have that option.
Trying to keep it as real as possible. And a lot of people don't agree with it. And that's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to watch it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm totally okay if my title says how to sneak liquor on a ship and you click it, and then you watch the whole thing, and then you want to spend the next 5 minutes typing about what's wrong with it. At this point, it don't matter because you watched it. You saw the title. You knew what it was about. If that's not your cup of tea, then keep it moving. I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. So that's how I like to see it.
Hey, for the people in the chat, I skipped down some comments. Don't y'all trip. I'm going back up to you. I ain't going to leave y'all out. I saw... They are a part of the Points Blank Travel Executive Team, Meet and I. They have their own YouTube channel with an S. They have Meet and I, and they have Sipping with Meet and I. So they have their own stuff. And what I mean by executive team, they just help me when I do live stream. And I may call them and ask them, what do y'all think of this video idea? What do you think of this idea? And that's when I said my mods stretch a little bit more than mods. These are people I talk to, people that would normally say, Rod, you don't need to do this. And I 95% of the time probably won't do it. But I wanted to bring them up because they say, hey, Edna, hey, Life with V. I'm pretty sure I didn't go up high enough. And I know they said, hey, Edna, because they love you. Y'all had a chance to meet not long ago in person.
Yes, I love meeting 𝗪𝗧. They are awesome people.
They are special. Y'all tap in. Hey, me and I, if y'all sitting here, please drop the link to y'all channel, man. Both of them, especially Sipping with Me tonight. We're trying to get that channel growing. But you going on the Me and I cruise, I have a question. Now,
Yes.
typically when you go on a cruise, and I'm just trying to make sure I got this right. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Typically, when you go on a cruise, you're either there with your peers. You're don't think I'm about to let you know I paid attention to your videos. The cruising divas, is that what y'all call yourself? The cruising divas?
Yes. The
Yes.
divas, yes.
Yes. So you're either with your divas or you're by yourself and you're getting all the attention because there may be a ship rider or whatever they call them, a ship guest that say, oh, there's Edna from Edna's World. Now, how is it going to feel? I just experienced it with 23 of us in the Dallas meetup. How's it going to be? How's it going to feel when you're at the Meet and I meetup cruise, and I think they've already booked 70 people, over 70 people, and the majority of them are content creators. Do you think it'll be a different feel? Are you excited to meet all these different content creators that you've never met, like Rod from Points Blank Travel, Points
Oh,
Blank
I'm
Finance?
very excited. I think it's going to be the same as anything else because not only we're going to get to meet people and network with people that do the same thing I do. But I'm totally going to fan out, because if I see you, and now let me tell you, and I don't know if House of X is still in here. I always talk about Winston when I got to meet him. Like, if I see you and I recognize you, oh, I'm yelling and I'm screaming and I'm making a whole fool out of both of us. So you better be ready for it. And like once you get it out of your system, you see people that you've connected with so much on YouTube and you've talked to them, maybe on their videos or even privately. And then you see them in person and it's just like, wow, okay, this is it. You get to sort of see, put a face with the person and then see if your personalities are still matched up. And then just randomly hang out. You just never know. And everybody, especially as a group leader, when I do my group cruises or when I do momcation, and it's not easy and it's a lot of work, but it's worth it because you're giving people just a little bit of you that are there because of you. You know what I mean? So we have close to 50 people going on groupcation, and I
Wow.
want to make sure that all of those people feel like they got what they wanted, what they thought they were going to get out of me, because that's why they came. So I'm hoping that that's what will happen, and I think that's another thing that will happen next year on Meet and Ice Cruise. Being able to see everybody in person and be like, you're shorter than I thought you was, or you're louder than I thought you was,
Wait, what'd you just say? You what? You shorter?
like you see somebody like, oh, you look taller on YouTube.
Yeah, no, I just experienced that in Dallas, man. I everybody, I guess it's the way this setup is set. Everybody thought I was like 6'12" or something. I don't know, and there's no such thing as 6'12". It's only gonna go to 11. So I walk in, my big mouth. I saw Anwar meet. I want to say Anwar is probably about 6'2", meets about 5'11", and the first out of my mouth was like, "Damn, y'all tall." I'm five. They don't nobody believe me, but I'm really 5'10", maybe 5'9". I'm somewhere between 5'9" and 5'10". Then I look over here at Kayla from Kayla Bar. I'm sitting next to them. She's 5'7", and I'm like, man, all these tall. So then it became a running joke, like Rod's 5'5", ha 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 ha. Then Anwar said, I rode with Anwar and me from the hotel to the bowl, and they was on their line. Said, yeah, we had to put Rod in a booster chair. So that could happen where you get to the place and you say, oh, like I'm shy. People don't believe it. And one of the biggest regrets I had at
I
the
say
Dallas
that
meetup,
all the time.
I want to put this out to people when you go on the groupcation, a content creator meetup, one of the things I did, I kind of gravitated toward the people I knew, and the people I didn't know. I didn't really talk as much as I wish I would have. Like I got there, I kept them up on the screen for a reason. Like I personally, I talked to them, but I didn't talk to AMEX as much as I wanted to at the Dallas meetup. Once I came back and we left and I started watching the video, I was like, oh my goodness, I had the opportunity to talk to these people for 3 days. I talked to them, but not as much as I wish I would have. I wish I would have talked to
Yeah.
True TV more. I talked to 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 a lot because I had known her. I talked to your favorite couple. But so my advice to anybody that's going on these group cases that Edna's throwing in a couple months, get around and get to know everybody, man. You'll be amazed at
Yeah,
the
luckily
benefits.
I have a Facebook group for everybody going on the cruise. And in that Facebook group, everybody's just talking with each other. Some people have friended each other on Facebook, and if they're in that same area. So by the time we get on the ship, everybody's going to feel like they really, know each other in some sense. And I think it'll definitely be like just like an old group of friends just getting together. So it should be really nice.
Cynthia says she's very excited for group cruise too. I'm telling you, Edna, I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth. I don't know what year, I don't know when, but I can tell you right now, I'm going on one of these Edna's World cruises. I'm telling you, because I already, you ain't got to sell me. I already know it's a fun. Man, the only
Yeah.
thing though, y'all just make sure I don't fall overboard, man, because that was always my fear. I used to
No,
say,
we
man,
ain't, we ain't losing. We not losing nobody.
I'm just gonna keep it real, man. The reason I came up with the whole point blank name is I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna hit straight to in the eyes. I used to have flashes in my mind when I was in the Navy. I said, now we wore a blue uniform, which I thought was stupid. I said, man, if I go outside at night and fall in the ocean, which was possible on a Navy ship, it ain't like a big old cruise ship, and I'm wearing a blue uniform, it's pitch black, I'm in the blue water, the only way they're gonna see me if I'm smiling. I'd be damned if I'm gonna be smiling if I fall in the ocean. I'll be like, a brother ain't got a chance out here. So you ain't had to worry about me being out there when the sun went down. I mean, I saw some beautiful sunsets,
Yeah,
but no,
yeah. It's real hard. It's hard to fall off a cruise ship. You gotta
it
do
ain't
some
hard to
work.
fall off a Navy ship. It's not hard
So,
at all, man. I used to have flashes of that, like, oh my God, what? Hey, do you have any elite status, like with Carnival or anything? Like, are you diamond, platinum, quadruple platinum, or anything like that?
I am platinum. I just hit platinum in January. So yes, I am
I'm definitely
platinum.
going on
So
a
I
cruise
get my
with you.
laundry washed for free. Yes, I am. I just hit platinum, so I was excited about that. That was a goal that I was working towards, just because, it's like you take all these cruises and you got to have so many days at sea and all that. So I am platinum, and you'll be blue on your first cruise.
Yeah, but that ain't
People
no
will talk
fun.
about you.
Yeah, exactly. I knew what you ain't even. That ain't no. Oh, I ain't gonna pull that card out. I'm acting like I ain't
They're
got
gonna
no
be like,
card.
"Oh, look at your little blue card. That's so
Yeah,
cute."
you look at you. Yeah,
You
you
will
like the
get
little.
teased. I'm telling you now, they will tease you for having a blue card.
Do you have to pull this card out? Is it a must or what? How does this work? I mean,
Yeah, you need it. You need it for everything you do on the ship. They're gonna ask you for your card, but everybody will know it's your first cruise. I
I'm gonna
always,
spray paint mine. I'm gonna spray paint mine gold. I ain't gonna go for platinum
and
because
typically people will wear it like on a lanyard or something because it's easier to just keep track of it that way. So I always get like lanyards when I do my group
I'm not
cruises.
gonna. No, you just told me they're gonna team it, so I'm gonna walk around with a blue card and a lanyard. Yeah, if I'm
But
platinum,
you know
matter
what?
of
It
fact,
loses.
hey, if I'm platinum, I'm gonna say I lost my first one because I'm gonna have a lanyard with one on the front and one on the back. You gonna know I'm platinum. I'm gonna be walking around. But a blue card, no, I'm not getting no lanyard. No, I'm be like, hey man, I don't know what my card
It's
is.
a rite of passage. Everybody gotta do it. It's a rite of passage. Have that blue card.
So when I go to meet and I cruise, I'm gonna have a blue card. So
If
I got.
that's your
Uh,
first cruise, you will have a blue
no, it's not
card.
gonna be. I'm gonna. How many cruises you got to go on to get a gold card? Two
No, you need 25 days at sea.
to get a
So
gold card.
yeah, so after blue, and then when you go on your second cruise, your card will be red, and it'll stay red until you get 25 days, and then it'll be gold.
I'm not going 25 days. I guess I'm asked out because I ain't gonna go 25 days. Well, I could take it. I've been teased all my life, but I'm gonna tell them, man, hey,
No,
I
you
was in the
might.
Navy.
You'll either catch the bug or you won't. Once you get your first cruise in, you'll see, and then it'll be like, oh, I'm ready to go back.
I don't need to catch no more bugs, and I got enough bugs that's costing me money already as it is. I like watches. I like. Hey, so 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 said it was amazing when somebody recognized her the first time. It made me want to cry. I hope I don't want to cry. DC said Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, man, Dallas Cowboys right here. Hey, Cynthia, this I'm about to blow your mind. I'm not trying to. If you're still in here, you're from Magnolia, Arkansas. I forgot y'all's mascot. You could throw it in the comments. I grew up in a small town in southeast Arkansas, and I've never said this on a live stream. I went to UAPB 1987, 88, and I am actually from Dumas, Arkansas. I born and raised. I was just there in March. For a couple hours, I had to get out of there, but it is good to see a home girl in the crib. And you know your boy got to show you some love. I ain't ringing that horn. That horn going to have my head hurt. And that is for you. That's for everybody that has come here tonight to support Edna, to support Rod, the Points Blank Experience, Edna's World. Make sure you subscribe, both channels.
Yes.
I'm trying to be like Edna when I grow up. Maybe I'll get to 10,000. I think about it's kind of like, oh man, I'm going to have to put you up here because my battery is flashing. But I'm going to ask you another question. And I'm going to pull me down just to change this battery. Now, I saw a comment earlier, and I wanted to talk about. Can you elaborate? Because we got a problem. Houston, we got a problem. I got to say this quick because it's going to freeze up in a minute. You go live on Wednesdays. I go live on Wednesdays. What time are your wind down Wednesdays? And can you tell us about it? Because I got to make my way over to one of these wind. Because somebody in the comments said, "Oh, you would love wind down Wednesdays." Now you know.
Yeah.
I'm curious as hell. So, all right, I'm already halfway there. I got to wine, but I got to get to the Wednesdays. So, can you tell us about that real quick?
Yeah, so it's me and my two best friends, Kisha and JT, and every Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we go live on my channel, and we don't have a agenda. We never have like a topic or a platform. It's all just random, whatever we want to put out there, whatever everybody that's in the chat will talk about whatever they want to talk about. Now it has taken off where people will send super chats to even make us take shots. So then we end up being way drunker than we're supposed to, but it's so much fun. And it's just a time to kick back. The middle of the week, you know, your work been driving you crazy. Your husband or your wife getting on your nerve. The kids running rampant. So you can come on Wednesday and just hang out, bring your drink, and just talk it up. Everybody's always just doing the most. Always doing the most. And we just have a lot of fun. And we just, you know, it's a good time. And it started out of we were going to whine about things in our life, and then it just turned into a free for all. Everybody do what they want to do.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, it's honestly it's a lot of fun. We stay on about 2 hours, and we just talk. We talk about everything and nothing all at the same time. Literally.
Give me a second. I'm coming. I'm changing this battery.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna try to look at some of these comments. Where are we at? I think I'm at the bottom. I want to sneak, but talk myself out of it every time. Tea time. If you're still in here, go slow. Start off with something small. Hey, Miss Edna, like just start off with something small and see what happens. They're not gonna kick you off. I got caught one time, so in the end, as long as they're not kicking me off the ship, I don't really care. Meet and I crew is gonna be lit. Yes, it is. I can't wait for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I thought I saw a comment from Miss Sylvia. If you're still in here, no, he's not a gun guy. He actually Points Blank Travel is his regular channel, and he does all the lessons on how to fix your credit and all that stuff that I need to learn to pay attention to. So he's not going on this group cruise. He's going next year with me and I.
I wish I was. I'm back, y'all.
I'm reading some of the comments.
Yeah, I'm glad. I told you before we started. Hey, when I bring a guest on, it's just like coming to my house. You do what you want to do. You can read the comments. If you got a little bell or horn over there, you can blow your own horn. I don't care. You do what you want
Ain't
to
got no
do.
fun. Oh look, David Smith is here. He always trying to. He said, "Am I giving away a free cruise at 10,000?" I keep telling him no.
I
I'm like,
knew
well, like that.
I knew I missed it. Peace, PBT and Edna. Peace to the chat. Yes, and I heard you. I could still hear you when I stepped away. A couple of things. I got to backtrack. First of all, the immediate eye cruise is going to be beyond lit. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
it's going to be so lit the ship might catch on fire. Knock on wood. We don't need that to really happen. But your boy, a qualified firefighter from the Navy, in case it does, I'll put the fire out by myself. But Edna, I was listening to you because you answered my next question. You gave me an idea. First, we're going to talk about that in a second. But so you go live 7 o'clock Eastern.
Yes.
Hawaii. So that's 6 o'clock Central. I go live at 8:15. I ain't no mathematician, but your boy can count from 6 o'clock to 8:15 is 2 hours. He said they all roughly 2 hours. So y'all might want to watch out for this Wednesday's Points Blank Travel Live because I know what I'm gonna be. I know what I'm gonna be about 6 because I get home by 6:15. At 6:20, I'm gonna be right smack dab in the middle of Wind Down Wizard with Edna and her best friends
Yes.
and every time they take a shot, I'm gonna take a shot by the time I get to my live stream. Hey,
Don't
that's what I'm gonna be talking
do
about.
that to yourself. Don't do it. They are so rude with it. They send super chats, and if you send a super chat, we'll take a shot. I'm literally like DC on demand that's in here. He's going on my group cruise. When I see him, it's on site, and he know this. And I'm take video. We're jumping him because him and Veronica, Life with V, they always want to be like, oh, the next morning, you okay? Are you all right? I be like, no, y'all know what y'all be doing. They be acting up. So we fighting. And I'm not a violent person, but we fighting.
So you just said something. Well, first I got to say this here before I forget it. But then you just said a word, and I didn't know where you was from until today, and I got a comment about that too. So you just gave me the brightest idea. This gonna be a lot. I'm gonna announce. I don't know how. I'm kind of nervous, but you got 10, 8, 9, 10,000 subscribers. Surely I can do it. Hell, I'll take some shots for super chat. It depends on how much y'all super chat. I'll be over here like this here. Y'all be talking to y'all damn self, but
You will. You should see. It be bad. It be bad sometimes. Sometimes they're nice, and it'll only be a couple. But if everybody's in a crazy mood, they'll just be coming and coming. And we just have, but it's a lot of fun. Like I don't do it for the super chats. I be begging them not to send super chats because we already be drinking, wine like crazy. We'll go through 2-3 bottles of wine in one night on a Wednesday. No, we got to go to work the next day.
so y'all have
But it's just turned
shots of wine. I'm really down with that.
No, we'll do shots of liquor.
I ain't
And then we drink the wine. We drink the wine in between.
Edna, y'all
Yeah,
soldiers. Y'all are soldiers. Hey.
It's ridiculous.
Now I think
It's so sad.
You just said I be fighting it, and I didn't know until today. So that let me know. Just hearing that, I know you with the way you said that one word. I know you're from the East Coast.
What I say?
I ain't never met no black person from Delaware. I didn't even know that. I mean, I'm just being honest. I ain't know they had brothers and sisters in Delaware, man. I was at work today trying to be discreet. I had my headphones on like this here, and I was listening to your video with this ear out, so the people that's kind of in charge could only see this ear, and I'm like, and then it was one video about a tornado in Delaware. I thought maybe you just like the newscaster. You just doing a vlog on a tornado in Delaware. And then I was like, I watched something. I was like, she in Delaware. I got to ask about this, but I don't need to know exactly. You from Dover?
No, I'm from Wilmington.
Okay, I have heard of Wilmington is where they send all the credit cards from.
Yeah, we have like all them big banks, Chase, Bank of America, all the big banks. They headquarter out of there. We have like one of the biggest banking industries.
Hey, you're an hour ahead of me, so when you get tired, let me know because I can get long-winded, especially if I'm having fun. I'm like Janet Jackson.
Yeah, I probably got about a good 15 more minutes. My dog been acting like she want to get out and everything, so.
Okay, 15 minutes. Well, your boy gonna talk fast.
I'm good
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Real friendships are made on YouTube. Is my sister, and your favorite couple is my family. You know your favorite couple Oh, I gotta ask them. Like, hold on, I gotta write your name down. I'm gonna verify this here.
Life with V. Yo, Life with V, let me tell you, she is a ball of fun. She is the funnest person you ever want to meet and the nicest, kindest person ever. And I went to Chicago and for my birthday with her and Jocelyn from Allen Family Adventures, and we went and saw New Edition, and we hung out, and she took me to Michael Jackson's house, even though she hates him, but she knows he's my absolute favorite. And we went to Michael Jackson's house, and then she made me eat Chicago pizza and all this stuff. And it's all because she saw one video of mine that had my grandson in it when he was 9 months, and she thought he was the cutest, and she subscribed to my channel. And then somehow now we're like lifelong friends. It's crazy.
All right, y'all.
It's
I got
insane.
15. I got 15 minutes according to Queen Edna here, and I've been meaning to say it. Involving with Edna, how you doing, sis? Glad to have you here. It is always a blessing.
I
I
miss
mean,
Edna. I am
I,
tired. She said I look tired. I am
yeah,
tired, but it's
yeah, and
okay.
I can sense when my guests like last night, Kayla from Kayla Moore was over there dancing. Man, I was like, yeah, she ready to go. I could see it. I was like, yeah, let me go, and I could kind of see you getting because your boy. Now, when I woke up this morning, I only had like 4 hours of sleep. I was like, oh man, I don't feel like doing this. I almost called you and said, can we push this to Tuesday? And then I knew I was gonna get us. Now I'm wide awake, but hey, that's beside the point. I'm down to 13 minutes now. I got probably a couple questions. I'm gonna make sure there's no questions in the comment. I got a couple questions for you. Hey, how did
Okay.
you? Hey, I think that's kind of simple. I don't have to ask that. And I'll
Go
look for
for
it.
it.
Well, no, it's kind of simple. And I only have a certain amount of time here. We talked about that. Uh, do you see yourself creating a second YouTube channel?
I actually have one, so I'm going to safely say no, because I started another channel called Sisters of Craft, and it was to highlight some of the things that I do crafting and like making shirts or other items of things that I make and potentially sell. But I'm so bad at filming it and then separately and then doing that. I feel like my channel is enough for me to put out what I want to put out. So, if I'm doing, there's some people that only want to watch the cruise vlogs, some people that come just because they like my family. Some people might want to just see some of the slot videos that I post, so I feel like one channel is enough for me. I'm just going to throw it all there, and you pick and choose what you want to pay attention to. Because I can't multitask with all these
That
extra channels.
see, that's what.
I
Excuse me.
do enough of everything else. I can't handle 2 channels.
Well, I have 3 channels. I recently, this is the third, and I noticed looking at other YouTubers, if on Points Play Travel, we talk about credit, how to build your credit and how to earn points from credit cards, airline, hotel, whatever, cash back. That's my biggest channel, but people don't want to hear about how to. My second channel is Points Blank Finance. I teach people how to invest on a budget. Edna, you need to subscribe. How to? I said you just mentioned a budget 1,000 times. So, and I like to do
Yes.
things on a budget. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about now that I'm so wired up, I may shoot a video after this for that channel because the crypto market is down, and I basically just invest with $25 or $50, not a lot, because I want people to see you don't need a lot of money to invest. But that's a whole nother story. But I noticed that if I talked about finance on the credit channel, they would get mad. And Lord knows if we were talking, well, this kind of tie in because we're talking about cruising, that's traveling. But if I wanted to talk to somebody about how to fry some chicken because I can't get it right, I could do it on the Points Blank experience. I can't do that on a credit
Yeah.
channel. So that's kind of what put me
Right.
in that predicament. Now, you're almost at 10,000 subscribers. This is probably a question I should have asked earlier, but I wanted to get all the cruise stuff out of the way. Have you ever experienced any drama on YouTube? Like the bigger you get, does the drama come along with the subscribers? Is that part of the package deal?
Um, I had drama one time, and it wasn't even my drama. It was somebody else's that got me mixed up with somebody else. Um, I've found that I get some negative comments only on certain types of videos where it's not my normal people that are watching. Like my biggest video ever has like maybe like 250,000 views or something that I
Wow.
posted years ago when my son was 16. He got his first tattoo for his birthday. And I guess because of the title, my son got his first tattoo. So people looking up tattoos, that video will come up. So I've gotten a lot of like negative comments on there over the years just because of the type of video that it is. In my regular everyday life videos, I don't get bad comments or drama at all. It's because my regular people are watching it. At some point last year, some chick who does like mukbangs or something, somebody apparently was bullying her, but their Instagram name was like Edna Bug, which is my nickname, my Instagram name. So she messaged me and was like, stop bullying me or something. And I saw it and I'm like, who the hell is this? I blocked her. I don't, you're not going to stress me out on my own phone. No, that's not going to happen. So I blocked her, and then all of a sudden I kept getting all these messages. People like, somebody's talking about you and that. So it just became like probably a week or two of craziness. And then so she kept sending her people to come and talk about me and my family and all that type of stuff. And then it just sort of died down. But that's the only like real drama I've ever had. And it wasn't even about me. She had me mixed up with somebody else.
That's enough. That's enough. So really, like I've experienced situations where I had to clear up stuff with other YouTubers, but that's enough, man. Boy, this 15 minutes is gonna be tough because it is. Kaya going on group cases. Somebody just said House of X is going on group case. It's some great
Yes.
comments in here. Meet and I'm trying to skip. Okay, and I think Meet and I said facts. Edna hashtag Queen of Cruising. So it's been confirmed. And when you want to talk about budget, please get on a cruise with a seasoned cruiser. It's a whole. I am. I'm going on there with a whole bunch of seasoned. I'm going with Meet and I. I'm going with Edna's World. I'm going with your favorite couple.
Yes.
I'm going with a whole lot of people on the Meet and I cruise. But I got to go one before that. I'm just gonna go get this old blue card and all this mess out the way first. I'm gonna come on there just with a red card, man.
No, you got to do your first one with all of
No,
us.
man,
You
y'all ain't
can't
about to
go.
tease
We're
me. I'm
here to
still.
guide you.
Yeah, I know y'all gonna guide me
No,
right to
it's
the
gonna
comedy
be so much
show.
fun.
I'm going on that cruise, but y'all ain't gonna have me over the whole 5 days. Y'all gonna be teasing Rod. Where's Rod, man? Let's crack a joke. Here he is, little blue card. Hey, little blue card, come here. Hey, no, man, I already see how this works. Can you tell us about the August group? And okay, you don't have to tell us about it because we're on limited time. Are there still openings for the August groupcation that you're gonna have? Shots around
Oh
Houston.
yeah, I mean unless the ship is sold out. So um I don't have a requirement when I do stuff like this that you have to book with me. I do have a travel agent for my group who's a good friend of mine. So if you want to book through a travel agent, she's available to get you into the to get on the ship in a group. But if you booked it on your own, that's perfectly fine too. I'm just happy that you want to come and sail with us. So any activities that I do with the group, if you're on that ship because I'm on that ship, then you're a part of my group. So as long as the ship isn't sold out, book it and let me know you booked it so I can get you into the group and everything. But you can email me at ednabug75@gmail.com and you can I can give you the information for my travel agent who can book it for you. I do know final payment for the cruise is May 28th. So anything after that, you have to pay you have to pay in full because it's almost 90 days until the cruise. But as long as there's room on the ship, there's room in groupcation.
I wasn't trying to interrupt you, and I was just telling people to subscribe to Meet and I's second channel. So y'all just heard it. There's room there if the ship is not sold out. Edna is not
Exactly.
controlling the entire ship. She's if there's room, she's gonna be the ship. I forgot what she's a cruise host or director or whatever she just said she was gonna be. But all I know, I don't care what her title is. It sounds like it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. August is my
Something
birth
is
month.
last.
It's my birth month, man. What are the negatives? I just
It's
asked
only
Edna,
4 days.
what do you hate about cruises? I'm starting to ask myself, what do I hate about YouTube? I don't really hate it, but I'm starting to meet so many people, and I want to meet them in person. I want to go to
You want to do
Edna's
everything.
cruise. I want to go to Meet and
Yes.
I's cruise. I want to go over here. Matter of fact, this weekend, and I feel so left out, and I can't watch YouTube for 3 days because Meet and I and Keeping Up with the Griffins and Brandon B. More Soul and Your Favorite Couple, they about to go to
Yeah.
North Carolina. And I was like, man, I ain't got but one choice. I'm going to have to quit my job. I ain't got this much vacation on the books.
You want to be
And
part of everything. Yes.
everything. You want to be.
And
Man,
I'm a big fan of Dre and Shan TV and Life with Us, Lynette and Stanley, and they're cruise vloggers too. And they're doing a group cruise the exact 4 days as my group cruise. And I was like, I was so mad because I wanted to cruise with them because I would love to meet them because they're great people. So it's like you want to do everything and you can't. And then my stupid job be getting in the way, and I'll be like, so.
hey, Life with V, are you going on the Meet and I cruise? Because you're right, it's gonna be lit. You should have just put a whole screen of
She
fires.
is. She is going.
You mean I'm about to meet all these people? Hell no, and I'm not
Yes.
going on this cruise with no blue card. Y'all, the more now that I start seeing, because I'm gonna be on y'all wide out. I'm gonna see Life with V. I'm gonna see all these people that you brought to this live stream, and now they know.
No, yeah, you gotta be careful with V though, because you think I'm the cruise queen, she the shot queen. So if you see
Here we
her,
go.
she will make you drink.
Me that I
8
said Rob
o'clock
was
in the
super
morning.
short. I'll take a shot at 8 o'clock in the morning because it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Somewhere.
Rod was not super short me tonight, and y'all, I got to get through these here. Me and Hot Rod are in the Step Stool Club. No, you ain't. No, Shy don't be in cool. Me in the Step Stool Club. You Shy and one of your other friends in the Step. I love Shy. She's a sweetheart. That is Edward talking about Rod again. See what you started at. Now you actually think I'm gonna get teased with a blue card?
They're doing you wrong. They ain't right.
But Edna, they know I'm a good sport. Y'all, I saw one comment and I'm gonna have to go back and find it because I'm about to get and Rod fastened his own seatbelt too. Oh, so I'm in a booster seat, but I ain't like every kid. I fastened my own. I may have to let Edna leave and just sit here and come back at y'all, man, because I ain't sleepy. I don't go to work till 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Y'all ain't about to talk about me like this here to get away with it. And they only doing it because they know we about to end this live stream. So now everybody want to throw their shots where man.
They want to cut up.
I love Meet and I though, man. They are the best, man. If y'all ever get a chance to meet them in person, and you can, all you gotta do is go to the Meet and I cruise. I'm trying to figure out how much they tell me they got a white night, a black night, a golf day. I'm like, how many clothes?
You gotta wear a hat. You gotta wear your hat and.
I ain't got no suitcase that big. That's natural, Rod, to stay under a certain small group. A lot of us are kind of shy. I mean, I'm wide open now. I'm buck wild. Don't get it twisted now. But I had to warm up, man. Like, I had to warm up. I'm like an old jalopy, old 78 Lincoln Continental Town car. I got to warm up, but once I get to cruising, and you lay back, you got that steering wheel. Let me quit tripping, y'all. I tripped enough of yesterday.
It'll ease you right in. You'll just fall right in line and just be talking to everybody.
See, Edna, this is what we're talking about right now. Me and I said, me too. I will not miss another Edna trip. now that we connected, I'm gonna know in this next trip. But I know one thing. I'm gonna know what the whole damn price is. Ain't gonna be like this. Hey, Edward, get me a suite, dog. It's only $450. Get me a suite. Shelter.
Tell me the exact price.
Yeah, I need to know how much it for real cost, not the deposit. Me too. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get to here. Me and I, everybody, partner crying, laugh. It was and I'm gonna have to go back up, y'all. We are at last call. Okay, here. Oh man, me and I got a question. Edna, do you think the drink package is worth it?
I do.
Coming from me and I. Okay.
I do think the drink package is worth it if you are a drinker. Even if you don't make 15 drinks a day, believe me, you're going to try because you're not going to want to waste your money. And I was on a 3-day cruise by myself, and I was like 14 drinks one night, 12 drinks one night, 15 drinks. Like, it's like the whole day, and you pace yourself as far as how you want to do it, and it gives you a chance to try new drinks that you wouldn't normally try because you want to save your money. You want to budget your money the right way. But if I'm not worried about my bill because I already paid it, oh yeah, I'm taking full advantage of it. So I definitely think it's worth it.
Okay, hold on, man. I just saw they coming at me, and I'm gonna get you out of here, sister. I promise. But first, now we got your people over here clowning me. But I like that because they feel so cool with me, and I love it. Hold up, hold on, man. Wind down. When it just be lit? Okay, no, hold on, man. Oh, here we go. Rod, Edna. I thought we was cool. Well, we are cool. We real cool. That's why I love you, sis. Rod, if you're a lightweight, let's get that straight up now. I ain't a lightweight, man. Y'all remember that little dog? I forgot with the black eye, the Spuds McKenzie. I'm the original party out.
Oh yeah.
Trust me. But
Yes.
I don't do too good with shots. I can take. I don't drink it now. I drink it if I travel. Remy Martin, any type of cognac. I could drink anybody under the table, but you give me
You can get a
shot.
bottle of Remy Martin on the ship legally. We took a bottle of Remy Martin because on there it says champagne or it says champagne cocktail or something.
It's from Champagne, France. It's the city of Champagne. Yeah. Oh, see, Edna, boy, y'all, do y'all hear that?
We took a bottle of Remy on board with no
Queen of
problem.
cruising. Don't y'all get mad. Y'all might
And
we
we got
can have more than
tore
one
up.
queen.
I got a bottle of Remy. We got
Oh, that
tore
Remy
up.
had you lit. Now, Edna, if I
Tore
drink some
up.
shots,
Done.
so
Done.
Edna said, "Lord, those ladies hardcore with the shots." Okay, and then she went on. And Life with V said, "Get ready, Rod." Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm like, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, man. Y'all, I got to get this woman out of here. She was kind enough to join me on the channel. Next time, if I want to have Edna back again, it has been a pleasure.
Anytime.
Yeah, I want to have you back, man. I love it. Never a dull moment. And then, I got a listen right now because I done partied with them. I have kicked it with Meet and I. And if Meet and I said, Rod, proceed with caution. Let me write that in my notes. Hold up.
I ain't get to party with them yet. I can't wait to get back to
they
Atlanta
are so much fun.
and go
They
to
are
their
so...
house and party with them.
Oh, we
Because I
partied in
need to
Dallas.
get to that liquor cabinet behind them.
Edna, I can't even imagine going to their house. We were at the Hilton in Dallas. I can't imagine going to Meet and I's house and talking about partying. I ain't gonna make it. I would be like the dude they had a dude that
They
just
better
got
just have an
married
air
on the live
mattress
stream.
for me.
Yeah, they gonna put the air mattress right there
Just
where
put
the
me
bar
the air
is.
mattress on the floor.
Where
Yes.
Rod at? He over there on the air mattress. He'll be back. Don't give him about a couple hours. Don't sleep it off. He'll be back. They might wake up the next morning. They might wake up next morning and say, "Damn, I can hear nothing." And Mark, damn me, what happened to all our liquor? And I be there trying out because they got about 58,000 bottles. I be there trying everything. Oh, this is black hole. Let me try a shot.
Yeah, like y'all said, we sipping with Meet and I, so I'm trying everything. I want one of everything.
Hold up, y'all are wild. Just Kaya said, shot of liquor, chasing with wine. No, sweetheart, I ain't that bad. Hell, whoo, Lord, y'all. I'm glad I ain't monetized because y'all, boy, no. I can't. I tried that one time. Y'all might not remember Cisco. When I first moved to Cali back in 1990, I was drinking some secret gin and I chased it with some Cisco. And boy, that was the biggest mistake I made. All right, y'all. Hey, Edna, I'm still up here. Edna, hey, y'all, I don't want to leave. I love acknowledging all the comments, but I can tell you right now, Meet and I asked about the we covered that. Love you too, Kaya. Brown Girl Bell, I didn't know you. Hey, laugh out loud. This is great if you're going to get some rest now. Everyone have a great evening. I thought you had already been rested. Thank you, my queen. It is always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to call you. I'm gonna call you, but I'm gonna try to get in touch with you because it depends on if you be asleep or not. But thank you so much for hanging in there. I know you wasn't feeling well from when we talked right before the live, so hopefully you're feeling better. Okay, all right, y'all. Hey, man,
It's great. I appreciate you for having me.
No, you not as much as I appreciate you for coming because I've learned so much. And man, your people, y'all, these comments.
No, my people is the shit. I love my people. They
I love Edna. When I first saw Edna, I thought Edna was stuck up. When I first saw her, I said, yeah, I probably never work with her. She ain't as wild as PPT. But now, Like she just said, my people the shit. That's what I'm talking about. Now now I know it did. I would have never guessed. That's why you can never judge a book by its cover. You got to look at all the pages in between. I would have never guessed. And this is actually a good thing. I would have never guessed Edna drink. And ain't nothing wrong with drinking as long as you drink. It ain't nothing wrong. Yeah, but now I know. And then when she came on here saying, I came on here sweating like I had stolen something.
No, I get it in. Believe me.
I came on this live stream. I was so excited about working with Edna. I came on this live stream sweating like I had stole a 64-inch TV out of Family Dollar. They don't even sell 64-inch
I'm sweating because I got this light on me. But
right,
no, you come to a wind down Wednesday, you'll see how we get down.
I'm gonna be there this Wednesday, and they trying to threaten me, Edna.
Or you could go catch a replay.
Wait till the live right now. I don't want to catch no replay. I ain't gonna be prepared. I'm just gonna come in there with my bottle. And for those of you that watch Points Blank Travel, if you don't see me Wednesday night for the regular scheduled live stream, we're going to blame it on these ladies because I'm about to go kick it over here on Wind Down Wednesday with Edna's World and her girls.
We have a good time. We do. We have an amazing time. And it's a good place to, hang out, meet new people. We ain't got no rules over there. So we just do what we do.
Oh, I saw a comment from me tonight. It was one more comment, but Lord knows, y'all, if I go to look for it, Edna ain't gonna never come back because it's gonna take me forever. I'm the king of stream, but the chump of comments, I'm gonna tell you right now. Meet and I, they said thank you, but it was something else, man. Meet and I said something real quick, and these comments. I don't use StreamYard, so this is can you transfer points from your hotel to your cruise fare? I don't know. I'll look for that. I know it's a way to do it for cruise lines, but I don't know if you're talking about, with the blue card. Man. Okay. Go with us. So. I can't go with you. Hey, Cedric, don't be tempting me now. I'm already tempted. Because I mess around going everybody cruise until me and I cruise. I have me a purple card. Do they have a purple card? Hold up, man.
No, it's no purple.
It was something that I saw from Meet and I, but I'm just going to go down here. I saw a comment. And y'all, I apologize. If I didn't get to your comment, it was not on purpose. Hey, Rob, we going live together when you come today. Y'all already know I'm down. I had the perfect chance to do a Saturday Night Live with Meet and I in Dallas. Y'all, it was lit. 23 content creators. So, man, well,
I remember that.
I might want to talk first because by the time we go live with man, with that big old looking section y'all got, I don't know what I'm going to be over there talking about. They can't ask me no credit question because I can't be giving nobody no bad stuff. All right, y'all. Hey, that's it, man. Edna's tired. I'm getting tired. I ain't tired. I'm just trying to say that because she getting tired. But I want to thank her. Wait till the live right. Anyway, y'all, I want to thank Edna's World for taking the time to come here. You never know what a live stream is going to be because we had never worked together. And I'm telling you, we have been rocking for 2 hours and 4 minutes. I could chit chat with Edna, and I got to go on a cruise because I could sit up with Edna and karaoke and have me some cocktails and probably talk half the night. She is the truth, ladies and gentlemen. And if you know me, if this is your first time here, you're going to get to know me. Hopefully you'll be back or you'll come to Points Blank Travel or Points Blank Finance. I don't sugarcoat ish. I ain't got time to be faking and shaking. If I say I like you, I like you. And if I don't like you, I ain't going to say nothing. I'm not going to say I don't like you. I'm just not going to say nothing. This woman is the truth. She is the real deal. I'm already subscribed. I've been subscribed. But Wind Down Wednesday, I might not be there at 6 o'clock straight up, but I'm in there. I'm going to be in there. I'm going to be in the comments, though. Y'all ain't going to have me on no screen or nothing. I'm going to be in the comments.
No. We don't pull nobody out.
Good. Please, y'all subscribe to her.
Last time I tried to do that, it went bad. So we just keep it old school.
Yeah, we're going to stay. Edna, thank you so much for joining me, sister.
Thank you.
You are, I'm sure this is not the first time you heard this, and I'm not going to get mushy. From what I'm seeing tonight, just from your people that came in here and supported, you are a blessing to a lot of people. You're an inspiration to a lot of people. And I'm going to tell you, when I meet you on whatever one of these cruises I meet you on,
thank you.
Your boy going to be screaming and hollering too. Hey, I'm going to be a fan. I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to warn you right now.
We're just going to cut up. It's okay.
But, hey, if this is your first time here, please do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. subscribe to
Yeah.
Edna's World. If you didn't do so on the way in, and in my live streams, I always say ring the doorbell. That is that thumbs up button down below. Smash it, press the button, ring it, blow on it, kiss it. I don't care what you got to do to it. Just make it turn blue. Share this channel, The Points Blank Experience. Share Edna's World, Points Blank Travel, Points Blank Finance, the entire Points Blank network. Share it with your family and friends. Share it with your cousins. Share it with your cousin's cousin. I don't care who you share with. Just share it with somebody. Hell, share it with people you don't like. Because if they enjoying Edna and they enjoying Rod and we got them laughing, they ain't got time to be messing with you and getting on your nerves. And with all that being said, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you will be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you I will be coming at you soon. Dropping more heat, dropping more fire, dropping more knowledge. And on this channel, I don't really drop knowledge. I'm getting knowledge. And I can't wait. You never know who's going to be on the Points Blank Experience. Tonight, we had the pleasure of seeing the Queen of Cruising. Next week, I may have the bomb of Boston. I don't know. I don't know who's going to be on here. But I guarantee it's going to be a damn good time. We will be seeing y'all soon. Your boy will be coming at you. And until the next time, Edna, you got any parting words or you ready to go? Because I got one click and we out of here.
Yep. Just hit that button on your way out.
Peace. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.